ClaretsTV speaking to Championship League manager Robbie Simpson after the defeat at Enfield. Robbie, it's a frustrating one there after such a good run.
Yeah, we got what we deserved. I thought we were awful. When you turn up, it's a bit like Saturday really. I said when you turn up to a game like we knew Saturday would be, you have to love it and relish it. You have to relish a dogfight and enjoy it and smile. And today it looked like we hated it. Every single player looked like they weren't up for it, weren't up for the fight. It's really disappointing because it is one thing that I question of the group we've got. Have we got that big man mentality that can win battles? And two previous games, they've answered me and thrown that back in my face. But today they've proved my fear right. And if you turn up to a game and you're not prepared to run yourself into the ground and fight as hard as you can, then more often than not you'll come off second best, particularly in a game like it was today.
Obviously not to help with the forward situation. Osman obviously going back and Jordan injured and Freddie injured and Charlie injured in the first half. How's Charlie now? Was that just a dead leg or was it something more serious?
No, he's rolled his ankle, so it does look like ankle ligament damage, so he'll be out for a little while. He tried to run it off, but you could tell that he was struggling. So he'll be out for a little while, I'd imagine. And like I said, I don't think we brought in Finn, who I thought was good when he came on, and it was an opportunity for Calvin today, and maybe with Heidi and Kane, and even Ruffy before he came off injured, maybe it was just a game too much for those particular players in a short space of time, because they looked really leggy. We didn't have enough runners in behind in that first half because they were on us. They had a high line, putting on us, pressing us, and playing forward and playing in our half. And we needed that release to be able to spin it in behind, and we needed a runner. And we didn't quite have that we didn't have that at all in the first half. I think we had one moment where we did do it, and then we won a throw in, and then suddenly we have a 5-minute period in their final third. So yeah, it's a really disappointing day. Probably the most disappointed I've felt, maybe because I thought we'd turned a corner in respect of being a big, strong, tough team. We've got players back now who, I know it was Rory's first start on New Year's Day, and it's another start today, so he's still building his way back in. But yeah, I'm really disappointed today. Really disappointed with how we looked from start to finish. We looked off it, didn't look at it. Enfield, full credit to them. I thought they were at it. They looked strong. They had willing runners. Looked like they were fighting for every loose ball. I thought their wingers in particular were really dangerous, putting in some really good quality balls that were tough to defend. So full credit to them. But we've got to turn up a lot better than what we did today.
That first goal sort of looked like the game was going to sort of peter out into a 0-0, and then we don't deal with a couple of crosses, and there man's more alive to it. But then we get back into the game, and then we sort of go back into our shell again in the injury time.
Yeah, well, we spoke before that their main route to goal is crosses, and they do have good delivery from out wide, and we spoke about needing to stop it at source, stop the crosses, and we didn't do that well enough. What we did do up until their first goal was defend the box pretty well. I think there was one moment in the first half where they had a free man and he hit the post from a great delivery in. But we defended the box well. We didn't stop the crosses well enough at all day, which is disappointing because we spoke about it being not their only route to goal, but that it was what they want to do. They want to get it wide to their wide men and get crosses in the box from any depth and any angle, and we didn't stop them well enough at all, and that's due to our intensity and our willing to run and getting in the wingers' faces and taking a ball in the face, to stop the cross. We didn't have that aggression about us all day long, but we defended the box well until their goal. managed to get back in it with a set piece. Really great delivery from Glenn, but it came from actually Finn keeping the ball alive. You know, not giving up on the ball, letting it go out for a goal kick. He tried his best to keep it in, and he did. And then he won us a corner. It was a great delivery from Glenn, and Cam was arriving at pace. As the ball arrives, he arrived at pace and knocks it in. And then I felt actually that would have given us a bit of a lift and we'd have gone on to get the winner. But yeah, we conceded a free kick that was maybe a bit naive. And then I'll have to watch the goal back, but the lads, it's a great header, but it looks like the lads got a free run and a free header, which obviously in the last minute of the game, when we've just got ourselves back into it, is unacceptable.
It's been the story of our season. We get going a little bit and then it's been the story of our season a bit, isn't it? We get going on a run, it looks like we're coming to a good side, and then we have a result like this, and Peterborough I suppose before that, and other results during the season where we just can't quite get it going this season.
Yeah, that's right, and there might be reasons for that. Obviously the initial run that we went on, we then picked up injuries to key players in key positions, and yeah, we got to make sure that this is a blip and we can get back on in the rhythm that we've been building the previous three games to this with our clean sheets and good points return. But our form isn't actually too bad in terms of if you look at the last 6 games, our form compared to the league isn't too bad at all. And we've climbed the table, but we've drifted a bit further away from where we want to be now. So we do have to make sure that we don't let this performance seep into our next one, and make sure we get a reaction and then get back in a good rhythm.
Okay, unlucky to say, Simone. We'll hope you're better next week.
Thank you.